Speak with your mouths. You're live.
Hello.
Welcome to the Iron Circus Poorcraft Cookbook Countdown live stream, art stream, fun time stream. It's me, editor Andrea Purcell. Along with me is Nero, the wonderful artist, and Amanda, the wonderful also
And
editor,
writer.
also
And
assistant,
writer. Huh?
and writer,
And
but not
writer.
for the Poorcraft Cookbook. That is all our friend Nero here.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. That's what I was referencing.
Hi Nero, how's your night going?
It's going good. I had coffee at 5 p.m., so I'm like ready to go.
Fair warning, we're all operating on very different levels right now.
Yeah, I'm definitely in bed, pantsless, and barely conscious. So it's gonna be a fun time.
It's late, but I literally, like, before I hit live on the streaming software, I hit my second wind and I just started, like, shaking. Like, okay, let's go.
Spike said that she's busy with other stuff, so she might not be stopping by. So we got the live stream to ourselves. Haha.
No, Spike's watching us. We can't.
Aw. Hi, boss. Everything's going great.
Also,
Oh,
I've got
man.
chips and queso, so
Nice.
you know,
Hell yeah.
it is what it is. So Nero is
You know,
going
I was
to be
actually-
drawing for us.
Yes.
Explain
Yeah.
your methods, your madness.
Oh, I'm just gonna do a little celebration drawing, and when we get to midnight, I'll it's a little drawing of Penny and Millie making pizza, and once we get to midnight, I'll put the either I guess the funds number or the number of backers on the pizza in toppings.
Sure. It's midnight Central Time, Chicago time.
Yeah.
They can't claim it for themselves. It's Texas time too.
You know, I was just thinking, when I first started working at Iron Circus, Poorcraft Cookbook was one of the very first books that was assigned
Spike is
to
in the
me.
chat going Nero, 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 Nero.
Yes,
Oh,
me.
boy.
I'm dreading what comes next.
I'm so scared.
No, Spike, we're not taking requests. We have a mission. We have a very cute thematic idea. We
Hold
worked
on, I'm opening
very
up the chat. Is
hard.
it butts? She always wants butts.
No, it's not a cooler idea than this. I promise. This is actually an extremely cute idea that Nero's come up with. And thematic,
I'm already inking. It's too late.
too late. The
Catch
paper has
ya.
been stained.
The digital paper is stained
Spike
forever.
says Chicago time is the only time that matters. Sorry. I love Chicago,
Damn.
but eat me.
Her butt.
But
What?
I will say that I've been tempted to get those clocks that they have at like stock exchanges that show all the different time zones because I am terrible at remembering for meetings.
Oh yeah, I'm awful at it. I always have to convert the time using,
Ryan
Google.
Estrada has joined us.
Yeah. I always try to
Whoa.
do my like how many it's 4 hours apart, but does that count the hour that I'm in? I'm just terrible at it.
Is the idea
See,
what
Ryan's
if Pokemon were made of food? I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I missed an entire section of chat. And I'm like, what? How did we get here?
Pokemon aren't real, but food is.
Iris says, please savor this. This is the last safe for work art you'll see out of him for a while after this.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Sorry.
You want to tell us about what else you're working on?
But you have to describe it in the most PG way.
Oh yeah, we have to keep it family friendly on the stream, but if you want to talk about the other projects you're working on.
Oh yeah, sure. I've got the there is another book coming out from Iron Circus in a couple years about two gay trans men in Pennsylvania who have a very bad relationship, but they love each other very much. But it goes very badly. And then there's the ongoing webcomic I work on with Iris about two chefs who they're good buddies.
I heard like the gears turning, like there.
Yeah.
They're
Do they hug with their clothes off? Is that the kind of relationship we're talking about here?
off and on.
Oh. How wholesome.
It's not safe
It's the
to hug
most
with your clothes
wholesome.
off.
What's the name of that one?
That's a split check. And
Yeah.
Iris writes that and does all the really funny jokes.
That's that right. I don't know. I really love. There's a part in Poorcraft Cookbook at where Penny's talking to Millie about diets, and there's a panel where Penny just goes, "Anything that says it will work for free instantly with no changes is lying to you," and it's just a very memeable face.
Yeah.
A little
It's the
thing.
kind
it's
of face
true.
that
Get a
says,
few
like,
chuckles.
it's the kind of face that says, I've been hurt before.
Uh-huh. Don't believe them. Run away.
I mean, I grew up with some very diet-focused
Oh,
parents, and like, nah, it's lies. It's all lies.
Diets is how I got searched for drugs in high school.
Ooh. I had a weird memory unlocked the other day. My stepmom dieted all throughout my high school years, and we weren't allowed to have actual, like, stick butter. The only type of butter we were allowed to have is spray butter. Remember that?
Oh God.
Back in, like, the early 2000s, late 90s.
Oh,
yeah,
I think I
was-
know exactly the butter you're talking about.
It would constantly clog.
Yeah.
But it was a watered down, like, butter alternative, and it made the best toast in the entire world because you could just saturate the little toast there. It was very good.
I made the mistake of spraying that directly into my mouth once.
Oh,
That
don't do that. It is not...
No.
That spray...
I thought it.
When you spray it on toast, it tastes really good. By itself,
Mm.
it's nasty.
I thought it was like Cheese Whiz in the cans. I was like, it'll just be butter, right? No.
It was like lightly margarine flavored Windex from what
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it was like whatever you put it on masked the Windex taste. But if you
Yeah.
ate it by
Yeah,
itself,
we
it was
don't
like,
have to deal with
oh
that
no,
food
I've been
anymore."
poisoned, mother, help.
Oh,
If you can, Spike says, and I regret to share anything she says, if you can, try fermented European butter. She says it's
Ooh.
tangy.
Ooh.
I haven't tried fermented butter. The Kerrygold butters are on sale at my local market because
I'm
St. Patrick's
feeling-
Day is coming up.
I'm feeling left out by the chat.
I'm sorry.
No, they're
Food
like
is delicious.
Oh no! Spike says she needs a maximum saturation of people who are bad for one another but cannot disentangle. And then Iris says there are people who make comics about wholesome queer relationships. Us, however, it's like humph. Oh, Spike just
Wholesome.
said wholesome is for well, I'll just take my book back. Humph.
Oh,
I'll just
grief.
take my Iron Circus book back. It's not done yet. I'll just yeah.
My
I love that, like, I can't see the chat, so, like, anything that's happening, like, I
I'll
don't
tell
know
you
what's
the
going
important
on.
bits. The important, such as Spike making me renege on my contract and take my comic back.
My God.
Violence.
I really like that for your solid blacks on your drawings that you do the little X's. I always think that's such a fun little note.
Oh, because if I
It's
if I
how you
don't,
remember to fill
I'll
the blacks
forget.
in.
I will forget, and I have forgotten.
Yeah, I do the
No.
same thing, but my X's just kind of they look like I don't know sneezes. I don't know how else to describe it. They don't look like cute, dainty little X's. They look like horrible little sneezes, but I know what it means. It means come fill this in later.
Mm-hmm.
But yours look like dainty little sneezes. No, dainty little X's. Cheddar butter.
Oh, I mean that's just because I bucket fill everything. So if they're not tiny, then it'll mess up the bucket fill.
Wholesome is for boring bread stuffs. I'm leaving.
All right, stream over. Thanks for coming, everybody.
No, I'm just gonna
Womp
like
womp.
leave it running since I'm the one handling the technical side. It's gonna be like, is it over? Oh God, she never clicked end. Do we leave?
Hello,
Streaming
I'm still
forever.
here.
You can just hear me screaming in the distance.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I am wearing my nice new Bluetooth headphones. They're fully charged, so give it about an hour or two, and it'll just be snoring.
I don't know if it's a delay or if Spike's just intentionally ignoring me and breaking my heart.
Damn.
Damn. Or she could be just distracted by cheese talk. That is a very Spike thing to do. Be completely sidelined because people are talking about cheese.
I love cheese.
It's so good.
Cheese is
I've
pretty
been
far
grumpy. I
right.
haven't been able to find Gruyere in my local area, but I've been substituting with Swiss, and it's fine.
It's
Doesn't make me
fine,
feel
but it's never the
fancy at all.
same.
The Gruyere just melts so much better.
I only
It
like
does,
cheese when
though.
it's melted. I don't like it when it's room temperature or cold.
I've realized that the only time I can actually successfully make a grilled cheese is when I am medicinally under the influence of the devil's lettuce.
I
I don't
have a
know what
fun
it is.
topic.
Tell me.
In our poor starving artist ways, what is the
Mhm.
nastiest thing you've ever made in a hurry?
Oh god.
Well, the first when I was first learning how to cook when I was out on my own, I tried to make scrambled eggs, but I wanted to add meat to it, and the only meat we had in the house was ground beef. I didn't realize that you should drain the fat off of the ground beef before
Oh
adding
no.
it to the scrambled eggs.
Oh
And
no.
I wasted about half a carton of eggs and an entire pound of ground meat. Oh, and
Amazing.
I didn't know that you're not supposed to wash cast iron. So immediately afterwards, I took my roommate's heirloom cast iron pan and soaked it in dirty dishwasher for a day and a half. I don't know how they didn't kill
No.
me. I don't know how I wasn't murdered.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm the worst. Anyway, Amanda's turn.
Dude, I'm trying to think. I realized I didn't have an answer, but like, if drinks count,
No, that coffee monstrosity.
yeah,
No,
my
no, 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 no,
coffee
no, 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 no.
monstrosity.
My
Tell me.
stomach
Tell
hurt just
me.
So
listening.
back when I worked at Red Lobster, like 40 to 50 hours a week, and I was updating my webcam, and I was doing monthly Slipshine updates.
Oh, the power of youth.
I I was getting too broke to buy energy drinks and even coffee, but I realized I could buy drinkable yogurt and pour instant coffee in that, and that could be breakfast.
Oh
Mm-mm.
yeah?
So I would pour instant coffee and drinkable yogurt bottles, shake them up, and drink that. It tasted horrible, but it worked.
Did it stay crunchy?
No, it
Like,
didn't
did the
stay.
coffee
It
dissolve?
dissolved because it was instant coffee, so it dissolved in the drinkable yogurt. It just tasted like an ashtray,
Yeah, I was gonna say the color
but
probably wouldn't be
wet, a wet
great.
ashtray.
Oh,
But it worked. It
Ugh.
was cheap. It got me breakfast and caffeine, and I didn't die at Red Lobster. So
I mean, I don't
you
blame
can
you.
mock my nasty coffee, but I survived Red Lobster for 6 years.
We all do what we gotta do in the trenches of
Chat's like,
capitalism.
Amanda, why?
Ugh. I mean, like, when I was a kid, I was malnutritioned enough just kind of like being poor and neglected that I got caught eating a stick of butter that I used to dip in granulated sugar.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry,
Related.
Nero.
I used to do this thing where I would get chips and sour cream, and then I would put
Yeah.
hot sauce in the sour cream, and I would
Yeah.
just eat that, and that was like a meal.
That shit's good.
I mean, that's
I
like
mean,
two
that's
steps
not
off of
good,
like
but
French onion dip.
yeah, it's
True.
like a few herbs removed from a dip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
But
put
this was
something
like a
green in it, and you
meal.
got it.
I mean, you're talking to somebody who puts mayonnaise on their hot dogs. I'm just Satan. I'm a devil.
Okay,
Oh,
but have you done the Seattle dog,
what's
which
the
is
Seattle dog?
it's
Thank you.
cream cheese and caramelized onions on a hot dog, and it is better than it sounds.
I'm very iffy about cream cheese because in very small portions. I'll take sour cream over cream cheese. Is that weird?
I don't think that's weird.
Nah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Amanda out
Yeah.
here committing food crimes with no consequences.
It's true. It's true. You should be locked up.
I don't
locked
know
up in
about
culinary
no
prison.
consequences. I mean, I survived Red Lobster, but I can't say like no consequences. Spike says one time
Yeah,
I
like
boiled
your
a
poor
ham
heart.
bone from a really processed bullshit Thanksgiving ham trying to make stock.
Oh no.
Oh. It was the exact gray of dishwater and had a foam in it on it like dish soap.
Oh, a foam.
I love a
No,
good
no, 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 no.
foam. I love a good meat foam.
I actually have had a meat foam. It was not good. It just tasted like
Oh no!
liquid smoke.
Iris says one time my friend Dave and I put toothpaste on a roast beef sandwich for an April Fool's Day. No.
Iris, that's just a
Oh,
waste of food.
to make the tooth beef sandwich, yeah.
Oh.
Well, that was a prank. That doesn't count. Oh no, we ate it.
Okay.
Ugh.
Ooh.
Ugh.
See, it took me a
That
really
doesn't
long time
count.
to feel comfortable with throwing away food, and as a
Yeah.
result, like I would eat leftovers. Like we
Me
would make
too, Seth.
spaghetti and put it in the Tupperware, and it would kind of solidify, and you would have like spaghetti squares that you would have to cut out, and I probably shouldn't have been eating that.
I only got good at throwing food out recently. Like
And
the past few years, just like looking at stuff in the fridge and going like, I don't know how old this is, so that means it should go.
I have a really warped sense of how good food can stay because I was in a very, if if it's been in the fridge for like a day, you question it kind of household.
Hmm.
And then when I moved out on my own, I was just like, no, that's ridiculous. And it was like, I'm going to see as how long I can get out of this. And like, I would leave stuff so long, I'm like eating it going, this don't have a flavor anymore. Did I there's definitely like a Best By date on
Aw.
this, but I don't know what it is. And now I'm like looking forward to moving out again. And it's just like, man, I still don't know what it is.
There's a website that I actually use a lot to because I've been trying to use my freezer more often. I have an ADHD, out of sight, out of mind. It's a killer for me. But I froze some soup and I've successfully eaten at least half of my frozen soup. I'm very proud. Still
If you're
tasty
curious,
is what I use.
about the crowdfund we're talking about, there's actually a link in this video's description linking to it.
Woo!
And I have it set up. I don't know if it's actually going to update. I can switch over real quick. I have it. Let me do that real quick. I'm going to transition to it real quick. Here it is. I don't know if it will update with the confetti properly. Unless I
We're
spoiled
very
it.
excited.
I don't know if I spoiled anything. But it should update with the website. So we can... Well, we'll be on a delay, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
We can do predictive cheering, like try to like predict how bad the lag is. And just go,
Oh,
I think we should cheer now. Yay! And see if we can
very
actually
hopeful.
time it with the chat. Oh, crunchy
Mira, you've been so
fingers.
patient with us and our tech issues as we've done our first all Iron Circus all the time crowdfunding.
This has been, oh my
Fine.
gosh. It has been a
Oh.
roller coaster.
I just keep I'm always reminded the first couple of weeks we were doing this of the scene from the IT crowd where the character's just sitting surrounded by
I
fire.
know I spoiled the surprise. Spike, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Womp
I'm just a little baby. You can't be mad at me. Oh.
I'm just happy. It's a Sally Fields moment. Like, you guys liked us. You liked us enough to follow us onto our own website. Thank you. I can keep my fat sassy boy and all the greenies he can eat. Isn't that right, buddy?
Oh, it is counting down. Okay, it is actually the little screen grab I have that's overlaid on top of what you're drawing. It's actually updating live. It is counting down. Yay!
Yay.
The thing I
Nice.
did worked. The thing I did worked. I'm not a failure. The thing I did worked.
Congratulations.
I also
You
wanted to
did it.
I wanted to get our little talking heads going, but I was just sort of like, if you can't see the timer, reload the page. Oh, I can see the timer. It's actually on the stream.
Cool.
I don't
Hey,
know why I
Mira,
did
while you're
that.
drawing and you have to flip the canvas all around like that, do you ever get confused about what part of the drawing you're actually on? Like you zoom out and you go, oh, that's right, it's over there.
Sometimes, yeah.
My favorite thing is when you do that and you zoom out and you realize, like, you really detailed something that was really tiny.
Yeah, like I always have to look at the top near the like file name CSP lists how like zoomed in and stuff you are, and I always have to make sure I'm not like going past like 50 to 100% because otherwise I'll just be here all night.
Mm. I just think art's so neat. Barge
I
holding
hate art.
potato. I love it! Y'all are magical. If I could make things, I would be
You could
just the
do it.
worst to deal
You
with.
just have to commit like 1,000 hours to it before you could have something presentable. That's all.
100
Oh, no,
years.
I definitely tried art, and what I learned is that without severe interaction, nope, no natural talent here. Sorry.
I don't believe in natural talent. So
I
there.
can.
I believe some
I,
people
I
have
don't
brains
have any
that are.
unnatural talent either. I don't have
I
enough
do believe
soul
some
left to
people
sell.
have brains that are broken in a way that makes them go, I enjoy doing this over and over and over again.
That's definitely true.
Yeah.
It's like, I do actually like sitting still for hours at a time and drawing the same face over and over and over and over and over.
I
Whereas
can
some
sit
people are
still
like,
for
okay, I
so
drew a
long.
face. I'm not drawing another one. What do you mean draw more? No, I've got shit to do. I got balls to kick.
Sequential
Women
art
to
means I have
kiss.
to draw
I have
how
to
many?
go.
Did you ever get sick of drawing any types of food while you were doing the cookbook, Nero?
Oh man, I love drawing it, but drawing rice after a while is I was
It's
seriously
perfect if you're
considering
hungry and you
making
want a million
a
of something.
I was seriously considering making a brush at one point.
Oh, that's
Yep.
smart.
Yep.
It's got to exist. A little food brush
Oh
for
man,
rice.
the brushes that I have made for a one-time job that was like, it took me 30 minutes to make that brush, but it saved me like 2 days of work.
Yeah, yeah.
I think
See, now
I
I'm just
remember I was
imagining the different.
mimicking the coloring style of somebody who did a lot of like these little dots in their art that were like, I'm not putting those dots everywhere. So I just made a brush that mimicked their dots.
Ah,
Just so I could
smart.
make my pages match theirs. I'm like, I refuse. I can't live in this life of meticulously placing little dots. You get randomly placed little dots. Yes,
Well, that's an
CSP
interesting.
custom brushes are amazing.
Because I know that the Poorcraft style existed before you had a chance to try your hand at it, Nero. Did you have any trouble getting the cartoony style down? Like, how many style tests did Spike make you go through?
I think we only did like one or two. I remember I did one and then sent it in, and she sent me a bunch of revisions that I didn't at first understand, but I think I've gotten pretty good at it by now.
I mean, I've been looking at a lot of Poorcraft lately, trying to get everything set up, and I really can't tell the difference between your art and the covers of the first couples. It's really
Mhm.
nice.
Yay. I'm glad that I did a good job with it.
I think so.
Congrats.
As your editor, I think you did great.
I will say it was very funny doing like I think I was doing like 30 pages a month at one point and then going back to like regular comic pages and being like, why does this take so long?
All right, elbows.
Elbows? These characters have 5 fingers? Ugh.
The amount
5
of time
fingers and
spent
elbows.
drawing all those figures.
We would be so much more efficient if we just said no hinges.
You just say there are a couple of panels where the no elbows things and like the proportions of the characters threw me for a minute, and then I was like, oh, that's right, it's just old timey animation. I'm fine.
While animating the video, I was like, I kept wanting to fix their arms. I was like, I don't stop it, because even I do my little rubber hosey characters, I don't draw them as exaggerated as Spike designed them to be. So I was always like course correcting, like, no, they're supposed to be excessively noodly, and it was like, no, fix it.
I do remember there were a couple pages where I was ready to send them off, and then I realized that I had drawn characters with 5 fingers, and I had to like go back and fix it. It's like, why does this look wrong? Oh wait.
Oh man,
I
okay.
wonder if I would have caught that. I don't think I would have. I was paying too close attention to the recipes.
Man, I have something in publication with a 4-finger to 5-finger switch that almost nobody's noticed or called me out on, and now I'm just like, who cares anymore?
Loyal fans.
It's
of
on the
Amanda.
same page. It's in my Timorous Beastie comic that Spike wrote and I drew. The possum, when in the first 3 panels that you see the possum that I draw, it's running and it's got only 4 little fingers. Then suddenly in the second panel, it's got 5 and it has 5 for the rest of the comic.
Well, how many fingers do they actually have?
5 little fingies.
Oh.
I'm saying for that first panel, it's missing a finger. And it's very detailed. It's like in the foreground.
It was
Yeah.
a trick of the light.
Wizard did it.
But no one's ever really... I've even put that page in my portfolio before and people just go, what a nice page. I'm like, who cares? Make mistakes. No one notices. Who cares?
That's a great lesson to kids.
Honestly,
listen up.
Honestly, yes. It's just, I've learned the hard and easy way that just, like, there are just some mistakes that, like, people are just, their brains are going to fill in the gaps and go, yeah, they had the same amount of fingers. That's fine. It's like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
It makes you
Yeah,
it
I
makes
didn't
you worry.
realize that God in The Simpsons is drawn with 5 fingers until it was pointed out to me.
Oh, really? Wow.
Spike says the Poorcraft
Yeah,
aesthetic
I know
has a
he's the only
terrible
character on the
secret. It would
show.
bring the stream down.
He has a terrible secret.
What's the secret? Well, I guess you can't say the secret.
Oh,
out
no, I
loud,
guess she's
'cause
saying
would
it. She
be.
says, the style was inspired by an old webcomic that was Pac-Man Eye Rubber Hose limbed by an animator. Yeah,
Ooh.
is that a secret?
Deep Poorcraft lore in the chat.
Wow, is this a secret?
Lore.
Exciting.
I'm confused.
I want Poorcraft lore.
No.
I wasn't allowed on the internet until like 2010s, so I missed
Oh,
out on
Spike
so much
stole
like
it.
early internet lore.
How is that stolen? That they didn't own that style, Spike? This is not juicy enough.
Inspired by, I guess, would be a nice.
Yeah, but that's like the whole Pac-Man
Lifted
eyes
from.
and noodle arms is like old ass shit.
Yeah, I mean, I always assumed it was like St. James Infirmary stuff. You guys
Rip
know that one?
my dead webcomic from my cold hands.
I want to know the real lore, like where Nickel came from.
Seriously,
Outside
not
of
until I was writing out
Underdog.
the copy for the Poorcraft cookbook did I realize that Penny, Millie, and Nickel were all plays on
Spike
words.
says
They're all
if you're old
puns.
enough, you'll remember what happened to him. Spike, age often has nothing to do with it. I'm just a dipshit.
Yeah, I don't remember anything, and also, no.
Like, I'll have people my age saying, like, oh, you'd know, you're from my gen. I'm like, no, I don't know
Nah.
shit. I don't know shit.
Your experiences are not universal.
I've just started telling people I grew up in a shed in the backyard to get them to leave me alone. Because it's shorter and quicker than...
Terrible. The only universal shared experience is that terrible cafeteria pizza that tasted like plastic.
Nasty.
It didn't taste like
It was
plastic.
bad. It was
It wasn't plastic.
Well,
I think
it
I
was
had
the-
that maybe
it was
like
the
once.
rectangles.
Yeah, oh, I know the
You could take out the
I
cheese
know
all
the
in one piece.
rectangles, but it was more like...
There was something wrong with that cheese. That was not natural
It
cheese.
was like the bread, the paper you make at home with the pulp. Where it's like, oh,
Ew.
that's our
yeah.
weekend project where we're going to make paper out of pulp.
It would probably be more nutritious than whatever that pizza was.
Okay, but you want to know a real food crime?
Yes.
The town in Pennsylvania that I spent a lot of my teen years at, there was one pizza place, and I knew the daughter of the guy who ran it. And I am not kidding when I say that this was square pizza on a white bread-esque dough with a ketchup-based sauce and American cheese as the topping.
Oh no!
Grim times.
Damn.
I don't.
People loved it, and I was like, no thank you, I'm good.
I mean, I grew up in the middle of nowhere, and we at least had a Hungry Howie's. Good lord.
I think the closest, like, Domino's was like 45 minutes away.
I wait for you.
Do y'all have...
I got lucky.
Do y'all have what I call, like, trauma foods? Like, things that, like, you ate during bad times and now you're just, like... You, like, the smell of the food makes you just go, oh, I'm sad now and I can't eat ever again.
Yeah.
I do, but I'm also just a garbage disposal, so I don't have food that I go through cycles, but there's no food that I think I wouldn't eat.
That was
You know what I
curry for a while, but that was because I, like, ate it every day for work for, like, a month.
Yeah.
And then I didn't eat it for, like, 4 years.
Being
can't
poor
eat-
is how I think I got a shellfish allergy.
Yeah. I used to do canned pasta, like Chef Boyardee style stuff for a while.
Hmm.
And then I hit 30 and I can't eat that stuff anymore. It gives me the worst heartburn.
You've aged out of Chef Boyardee.
Yes. Don't get old, kids. I can't have Chef Boyardee
On the
anymore. I can't
subject
really
of that
have the
Marry Me,
like
they're talking
cheaper ramens.
on the topic of that Marry Me comic, that webcomic that got turned into a movie. It's like, yeah, I guess it's a success story in that it got turned into a movie, but like it was made to be a movie pitch and it took it this long, so I don't know. Yeah, it got there in the end. Chugga chugga chugga.
Bless.
Not to shit talk, but it's like, I mean, it was made to be a movie pitch and like, okay, it took it a long ass time. Like, congratulations.
Good job.
Bless
Good
them.
job.
Bless them. Bless their hearts. I don't know
So,
about y'all, but I work in
my heart
comics.
doesn't have room for people who make comics just to be movie pitches.
Hey, mine either.
Comics can also be movies. That's
No,
cool.
that's
But
fine. I'm talking about intent.
I work in comics.
I'm talking about creative intent. I do not trust anymore. I trust not.
I just want the people
Trust
to read
no one.
comics.
I have
Leaving
no
your
idea
sins.
what Ryan said, but someone just said, Ryan, are you here to lie? I don't even know the context, but I like it.
Oh no!
Ryan, are you here to lie?
Papa Poorcraft dropping truth in the chat. In the chat.
Someone says they
Ryan out
can't eat
here
corn
lying.
dogs because of theater.
I can't eat corn dogs because once I bit into a corn dog at Sonic and the stick splintered and I got really scared and I haven't been able to eat one again.
Oh man.
Scary.
Do you know those?
I get so like, ooh, you bite down on the heart and the salt. Yeah.
Do you know those cereal bowls with the built-in straws?
Yes.
Oh yes.
I cannot look at them without wanting to vomit. I had an experience.
Oh dear.
Was it with improper cleaning?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a
no.
very similar experience and now I can't eat anything. Mine involved an Arizona iced tea that when we cracked open the top, we heard a ka-thunk. And when I poured it out, there was some sort of I've had Arizona iced tea since, and it has only been a one and done issue. I do not blame the company. However, there was an issue with the can where it was not sealed properly, and there was something growing in there, and it wouldn't go down the sink until I took a butcher knife to it, and it still smelled down the side. That thing was alive. It had a tooth. I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't drink out of. I'm very sensitive about drinking out of containers that I can't see out of.
Yeah, we had those when we were kids. We had the cereal bowls with the built-in straws. Like, look, you can drink your milk through a straw. Except if someone doesn't clean that and there's still cereal in the straw and you're a little kid and you go... You're traumatized forever.
Yeah, it's no.
It was very much a...
Ugh.
That.
Ugh.
The guh.
The good.
The guh.
Yeah. Ugh. It's
I
also
also
like
can't eat...
Oh,
Keep talking.
what else?
I was just gonna say I also can't eat ramen noodles with like a slap, where someone slaps American cheese on top of it. Can't do that anymore.
Ramen with American, like
My
a slice of Kraft?
Yeah, my family would just make ramen noodles and then just slap a slice of American cheese on top, and that was lunch.
Hey, take
Also,
one type.
cannot, will not, never. Nothing goes in my macaroni. No
Really?
no peas, no chopped up hot dogs, no sausages. Nothing goes in my macaroni and cheese but the macaroni and the cheese. Maybe breadcrumbs. You put anything else in my macaroni and I'll lose my no bacon.
You wanna hear
Nothing.
something sacrilegious? I've gotten yelled at for this before. I apparently grew up too close to Canada because as a kid, I would put a little bit of ketchup in with my mac and cheese.
It sounds like it's probably fine.
It's
Yeah,
I
okay,
liked
you
it a
know
lot
what? That would
because
probably
we
work.
used the microwavable Kraft cheese, and it never quite, the consistency of the sauce was never quite good. So if you put in like a little like blorp of ketchup and you stir it around, it makes it into more of like a, I guess like a cheesy casserole sort of thing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think for all the other stuff, it's a texture thing. If my food is soft, I don't want hard things in it. If my food is squishy, I don't want something that like a pea that pops in it.
I need to be able to expect the food that I'm eating. Although I will say, sweet and sour food has been ruined for me forever. I can't do it anymore.
Amanda, refresh crowdfund page? Why?
Ooh, they doing things?
We got like 25 minutes left.
Why would I have to refresh it?
Mm-hmm.
It's counting down. I don't know what. Here, give me a second.
Well, it says refresh the page.
Here, give me a second. Let me go to...
Honestly, with all the little hiccups we've been having with the crowdfunding page, overall, I've just been so happy with how this
All right, let
campaign's been going.
Refresh my cache of the current... Okay, I just
Everybody's been
refreshed
so
it.
supportful. And the site's been, other than crashing for a little bit at the beginning, everything's been doing so good.
It looks fine.
I mean, it's an independent operation,
the amount
so
changes.
I feel
okay.
Expecting like 24/7 like perfectness isn't.
So Badger said, "Oh, Amanda, so you come by food crimes honestly." Look, I'm trying to go the straight and narrow. I'm trying to right the wrongs. I have a past of food drama. My dad used to cook these like little like I don't know what they were, but they were these really, really skinny like sausages. They looked like cocktail weenies, and he would grill them so they'd get even smaller.
The little canned ones?
No, they weren't canned.
Not being a sausage like the were they like the little smokies?
Yeah, like those, and he would grill them.
Yeah, like the ones that you would put the little toothpicks in as like an hors d'oeuvre.
That would be dinner. He would buy those and grill them, and then we'd have macaroni and cheese with peas in it.
Man.
I don't know about peas.
I wonder why I grew up hating food so much, and then I realized that my parents just can't cook, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turns out I actually like vegetables when they're not out of a can. To be fair, canned vegetables do have their place, however, not in my house.
Sorry, Spike, I didn't realize that the amount needed to be refreshed because the counter is constantly going down, so I was like, it's fine. What are you talking about, Spike?
Gotta show off how much mad monies we're making.
Meh. Also, I apologize if this stream is really informal. I was gonna okay, let's try to... Then I was like, at the last minute, no one expects that of us.
We can just do... It's fine. You can be casual. You can have fun.
I mean, to be fair, for anybody who has to email customer service at Iron Circus, there's a 50-50 chance I'm reading your email without pants on. Just a heads up.
Oh man, now that I have a standing desk... I was answering some business emails while I what was it? I was rolling under my foot. Oh God, let me get. Oh yeah, it was a wrench.
Tennis ball.
It was like a wrench on the floor, and I was just flipping it with my foot the entire time I was answering emails. It was like a fidget toy for my feet. Nobody be weird about that.
I'm not. It's no worries here. I have giant feet, and I used to play the piano.
Oh, I was talking to the perverts.
Oh. I don't have feet. None at all. Never seen them. Nope.
I don't know what a foot is.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, you weirdos.
Live by Sonic
you
the
see feet
Hedgehog
in this drawing?
rules.
We got none. God.
Feet are in shoes,
if
or
you've
they're
seen
not
my feet,
seen at
no,
all.
you haven't.
Bury those feet in the sand. No one needs to see your toes. Toes are a myth.
I don't believe in you.
What is the best food you've ever eaten?
Oh, that's a complicated question.
This could be an individual food item or just a food experience, like at a specific restaurant, a specific meal. It doesn't have to be, all lasagna makes me cry. It can be the specific lasagna I had at this one place at this one time.
Ooh, I got a twofer. I got it. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, when I was really little, my mom would make, I guess it's like a version of stroganoff, but like a goulashy stroganoff. And when she died, she never wrote them. I was too young. She never wrote a cookbook down, and so it's the only recipe of my mom's that I can specifically remember down to the way that it made my mouth water, and I've never been able to replicate it.
Damn.
Alternatively, if y'all are ever in Baltimore, Maryland, come on up to Polly G's and have the best barbecue pizza that you will ever have in your entire life.
Ooh, barbecue.
Yeah, so they partner with it's actually the local barbecue place that catered my wedding. They
Oh,
sell the I'm gonna say it's pork, might be brisket. I'm pretty sure it's pork. And they just slather it all over a pizza with barbecue sauce and caramelized onions. And then you eat the entire thing, and then you don't know why your stomach hurts the next morning.
that's so beautiful.
It's real barbecue belongs on pizza. You know what? I will order. I'll be one of those people that orders the weird like hamburger pizza from places because why not?
Why
Life is
I
for
not?
don't like it
living.
because the meat is grainy.
That's fair. If it's a bad hamburger pizza, the meat will be grainy. But I worked at a pizza place throughout middle school and a little bit of high school, and I'll be honest, making up dumb pizzas was a great
Try
time.
not to refresh or hard refresh between 10 minutes and the campaign being over. Okay, I'll do it at 11 minutes.
That's how I found out that the best pizza topping is actually black olives and mushrooms.
Oh, hell yeah.
I can't go
I
wrong
do
with black
remember
olives on pizza.
okay, one of the best things I've ever eaten, because there's so many foods that I love to eat
I thought
with my
that sentence was
mouth.
going to end. There's so many foods.
There's
Tell
so
me
many
about no,
foods.
I'm with you. Dopamine
There
and
was
food, my best friends.
Iris probably remembers the name of the place, but there was a pizza place in San Francisco that I went to with her and a friend of ours that had they had, and it sounds bad, but I swear it's really good, clam pizza. And it was
Walk me
like
through this.
it was some of the best pizza I've eaten in my life. It came in a little square, and I got to eat it in a park, and the sun was out, and it was like
Uh,
salty, umami. It was delicious. Every time I think about it, I'm like, I wonder if I could try that at home. And then I'm like, no, no, you can't.
is it
You're not powerful
uh
enough.
like a white sauce pizza with the clams on it?
I don't remember. I think it may have been a tomato sauce. It's been like 3 or 4 years, so
Totally fair. I'm actually personally a little bit bummed because of pandemic issues. They've had to take it off of the menu for the moment, but it's fresh mozzarella, guanacanal, a little bit of lemon, and brisket from Blue Pit.
Ooh.
Right? It's a little bit of lemon, and they also do pizzas that have sweet honey on them.
Oh
Very good.
yeah, honey is one of the best pizza toppings.
I will be a snob though. I do prefer a brick oven pizza. I like the burnt. I want to be able to fold it, and I want to be able to taste the burnt.
You want it just a little crispy on top. You want some of that acidity.
Yeah.
I like
There's just something
cheese.
about a good brick oven pizza.
Me like
I don't think I
cheese.
could move. I don't think I could leave the East Coast. Pizza's just not the same out there. I'm sorry.
It's not. You're correct. It's
Yeah,
not.
I need to live driving distance from Jersey because, and I don't care. Jersey has the best pizza. New Jersey, best pizza in the world, best diners in the world. Fight me.
Yeah, there's no diners out here on the West Coast. It's sad.
That's
There's no food I
heartbreaking.
like enough to
How do you
dictate
live?
where I live.
There's good pizza, but it's not like East Coast style cheaper pizza. There is a place near us called World Pizza that has a red potato pizza. That's
Ooh.
incredible. But they're only open like 3 days a week.
Bummer. Well, support them when you can, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
They
best
gotta
sandwich I
like
ever ate was a
own the building or
vegetarian BLT at
something.
a food truck in Austin. That does sound good.
What kind of BLT?
Ooh.
Vegetarian BLT from a food truck in Austin.
What was the beef? It was vegetarian.
I don't know.
Neat.
I didn't eat it. I was reading someone's message in the chat.
Ow!
Didn't eat it, didn't make it. Get off my
Don't mind
back,
me.
Mom.
I'm face deep in kitty cat belly. I'm sorry. I don't have eyes on the chat. The boy needs his belly rubs. I apologize.
For some reason, it's nearly... Ryan says, for some reason, it's nearly impossible to order pizza in Korea without corn on it. It always comes with a side of pickles. Interesting.
No, thank
Really
you.
interesting.
Interesting.
Thank you. I
Uh,
will say, I won't. So, Amanda, you said like where I live, where the type of food that I want doesn't dictate where I live. I used to feel that way, and then I had to move away from a large city. for a couple of years recently, and the fanciest food that they had was so marginally better than what I could actually make at home that we just didn't eat out.
Yeah,
And man, I got sick of cooking.
I guess.
I don't know. I've spoiled myself. Like I said, I didn't like food as a kid, and I wasn't very exposed. Like the fanciest we got was like bad Chinese food.
Like, don't get me
So
wrong,
moving to a bigger city,
I miss living in downtown Portland, like, a lot. I don't know how I ended up, like, on Northwest 5th Street. I don't know how that happened, but I ended up there, and, like, I would, like, walk and grab a pizza slice from a, like, window in a wall, and then walk back to my apartment.
As it should be.
This is
Yeah.
like, and it was all bricked up, and it looked like this little dungeon window, and you could just buy pizza
If I
out
can't
of
get
it
into
for
the
$1,
restaurant,
and then
that's
I'd walk
where you
home. This
I'm
dungeon,
heartbroken.
like,
Apparently, dollar slices in New York are going up for inflation.
No.
What kind of world do we live in? You can't get a dollar slice in New York? I don't want to live in that world.
no, I do plan. I'm trying to move to Austin, and my favorite restaurant is in Austin. It's Ramen Tetsuya. Oh, that fucking ramen's good.
Tell me about it.
I've never had ramen that good. I've never had food that good. I think about it and I cry.
There's a place in DC that I took Spike when she was in town. I took Spike and Matt for ALA, and it's the best ramen I've ever had in my life. I'd like to take you if you ever come to visit.
Ramen.
Come visit. The nice thing about, and I'm going to brag because Baltimore's the best
Someone
city in
says,
the world.
Yana says, congrats, Nero.
What I do?
They said congrats.
Oh, thank you.
And everything. Your life. And a great
Wow.
person. You're amazing. Everybody thinks so.
Wow.
Wow.
I did it.
Wow.
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 I don't know how much y'all enjoy finding new places to eat, but I'm very excited. There's a place in Baltimore City called Lexington Market, which is the oldest. I want to say it's like the oldest food market in the East Coast. Take that, Philly. Sorry, but I'm very excited to wander around food market again. I miss it a lot.
Oh, I just remembered another really good food.
Giannis says, another DC person? Oh, is it the place by 930 Club?
Ooh.
I don't remember if it's the one by 930 Club. It's the one over by the Capitals Arena. It's the 2-story where the bottom floor is ramen and then the top floor is like fancier food.
Ah.
It's very good. It has a Japanese name that I do not
Congratulations on
remember.
being Nero, says Spike.
Yay!
It's true. You're the only Nero I know, at least.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Suspicious,
I
frankly.
hope I'm the only one.
What happened
Okay,
to the
but
others?
also, I ate them.
Oh, shit.
There can be only one.
I have been
But there's a,
consistently shocked about the lack of Amandas I meet in comics. Like, there are some, don't get me wrong. But based on the amount of Amandas I know in the real life and every other setting, versus how many I've met in comics, it's like, that's suspicious. What happened?
I think it's funny.
Where did they go?
I've only met one other
I didn't meet any
Andrea
of them
outside of comics, but inside of comics, I know 2 other Andreas just offhand. No, 3 Andreas.
Maybe the other Amandas are eating each other, and I just haven't, like, been in a situation where I've had to cannibalize another Amanda yet.
You're too busy. You have stuff to do.
Too busy to cannibalize Amandas.
I
guess it'll be
much, though. I don't want to cannibalize.
I'll meet
Can I just
another one
Highlander?
when conventions happen again. I'll meet another Amanda. It'll be like one of those fight or flight moments of like, this is it, the decision. It happens now. Do you like attack them or run away screaming?
Spider-Man's pointing. Oh, is my clock right? We got only, what is that, 10 minutes left?
10 minutes. Let me really
I think so.
quick refresh.
Ah!
When it's 5 minutes, I'll switch over to the refresh the cache. All right. When it's 5 minutes, yes, Spikes is mats. Mats in comics are inescapable mats everywhere. As far as like, oh god, the walls are crawling with mats.
I think there was an email I was writing. It had like 3 mats on it.
Good
God bless them.
night. Oh no! Badger says, all the other Amandas I know are super racist. It's like, well, shit. Okay, that's what happened to him, I guess. Shit.
Yikes.
They got caught in the racism filter. That's so stupid. Why did it make me laugh? That's so fucking stupid. I get mad when shit like that makes me laugh. It's like, that's so dumb. They got caught in like the racism moderation filter on the comments.
It's like a big Brita filter.
You go into like, you know how like if your comments will be held in moderation, you go in and it's like all Amanda's saying the worst shit, and you're like, damn.
The internet is good sometimes.
Sometimes I like the internet. It's pretty neat. Look, it sucks that I get minute-to-minute updates on injustices, but like at least I know.
There's this one image I always hold in my mind that's like this like white lady at a computer, and she's like grinning and looking at the viewer, and it just says behind her, "A life with a computer is full of joy. ...
Yeah. Grim. Ah, why my phone make noise? Why my phone do things? I'm scared.
Can't remember the last time my phone made a noise. How dare. That art you got there on that screen there, Nero, that's looking pretty good there.
Yay. It's been a while. I realized earlier today it's been a while since I've drawn these characters.
Well, that's why I was like, yeah, we're gonna do a stream. You want to do some fan art?
Draw one of them pictures you're so good at.
You artists, you like to draw, yes?
I do enjoy the art. You got me.
It's a wiggly arm. Where are you gonna put that elbow? Oh!
These elbows.
These elbows do mess with the brain. Something's like, can you just...
wiggly.
Too wiggly.
Too wiggly.
Like some of those animations I did was like, like how pinchy can you get it? When is too much pinch for elbow, for noodle?
I personally really liked the animations for the Poorcraft stuff that you did, Amanda.
You did a really good job.
Thank you.
And that video, the music, I'm sure the music for the video was stuck in your head permanently, but it was
Not
definitely
really.
stuck in my head for about a week.
The thing is, like, with music getting stuck in your head, like, if you ever get a song stuck in your head, the quickest way to get it out is just to listen to the song in completion. Just go find the song that you had stuck in your head, listen to it start to finish, and usually that'll get out of your head. I think it's something like your brain's trying to complete the song, or something like that. So, like, when I've been animating different, and doing video editing on different, Iron Circus, videos, there's like a period when I initially start and I can't get the song stuck out of my head. And then towards the middle, I'm sick of hearing the song. And by the end, I'm absolutely numb. I don't even hear the music anymore. I'm not joking. Nice. I kind of, like, I played the video back recently and I was like, oh yeah, that is a nice song. I just became numb to the song.
One of those jaunty tunes.
Yeah, it's like, it just becomes like a rhythm you attach, you time images to. But yeah, at the beginning, for like the first few days, it was like I could not think of anything but the music. But now I could not tell you the tune, honestly. Okay,
it's very jaunty, yeah. I think you're lucky.
I can't.
My brain's always running about 3 tabs of music at once.
I can't. No, I can't. I'm trying in my head. It's gone now. My brain's like
Calloway in my head.
My brain just goes, it can't hurt you anymore. It's gone.
I'm protecting you.
The song is gone.
The evil is defeated.
It sucks when it's like a song I like too. Like when I was doing the Real Hero Shit Kickstarter video, and I was so sick of that song. It's a good song. It's like, damn it.
You know, I listened to it so many times in repetition.
But again, now I'm numb to it. I bet if I heard it now, I'd be like, oh, that's a nice song. What's that from?
I think it's probably from years of working. We had a kiosk at the GameStop I worked at that would play like the same clips of whatever was on GameStop TV, and some of those clips are seared deeply into my brain.
Thank you, y'all. Chat was
Oh, you
being
doing
nice about my
tones?
animations. Yes.
Fancy.
I love the way Clip Studio handles tones. Like, oh, the way I used to have to do it in Photoshop would be to like generate them, then render them to see if they look right, then undo, change the settings, apply the filter, render it, didn't look right, undo, go back. That's how like old Love Me Nice pages were done. Then Clip Studio comes along and it's like, oh, you can edit all that in real time. And I'm like, oh my god.
Clip
I don't
Studio,
have to
my
cry
beloved.
anymore. God, the old pages were just like, ugh. I used to like print pages out because like I have no idea how this is gonna look till it's done because of the way it handles it. But Clip Studio's like, oh no, just look, this is how it's gonna look, and I'm like, thank you.
That's crazy.
Like there is some wiggle room, like when you get to a like certain like zoom in, and I don't know, there's some restrictions when it comes to like knowing what it's actually gonna look like, but it gives you a really good preview and it lets you do some wild shit.
That's cool.
I'm braiding my bangs right between my eyes. There we go. Yeah, like when you're like bored in like middle school. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna braid my bangs right between my eyes. Yeah. I just realized, like, why am I doing this? Oh, we got 3 minutes left, which in this case I'm gonna switch to the other view where the where that is big.
See it.
Oh no, it needs to refresh.
See those numbers.
It's not refreshed. Oh yeah, I think I have to. Oh no, I have to actually refresh the page for that one. Ooh, I have a conundrum. I have a window limit problem now.
I would say to wait until midnight proper to refresh the window, just because I'm not sure if it'll mess with whatever's going on there.
You know, I'm gonna switch back. I'm gonna do it a different way. The way I know will actually update. I think. I don't know.
Oh, hold on.
Let me switch back.
Do not reload the page after the timer hits 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, this one's not gonna have the dollar amount, because I didn't refresh it. So ignore this one. I'll switch to this one for celebration. If you want to see, you can go look yourself. How's that?
You're on the internet. You can
You're on
open
the
up a new
internet.
tab.
Do it yourself.
Rude.
3 minutes.
That's not very customer
1
service
minute,
oriented of you,
45
Amanda.
I waited tables for 9 years. I get a break.
Uh-huh.
I do miss conventions, though. God, I miss conventions. It wasn't worth it this year.
Yeah, like I might try ECC, but that's because I live here. So
Yeah.
I think
So I was
next year I'm
saying
going to try a
SPX,
real
like-
push. Like this year, it's like I'm not even comfortable doing SPX this year because it's like it's not even just that like pandemic stuff. It's also like I have nothing prepared. I don't have anything to bring because I've been so out of the convention loop that it's like I haven't been making stuff for convention, so I'd have nothing to bring.
I have to like remember how to do my table setup.
Oh my god, 50
I have to remember how to
seconds.
talk in public to people.
You know what? I know what I'm going to do. Since this thing already works, I'm just going to make it larger. I'm just going to make it bigger.
Oh, we're counting down. We're counting. It's coming to it. I don't have a seconds countdown. Let's see. Hold on.
I do. 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32.
If it doesn't happen
31,
right at
28,
I love you.
27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20. No one's stopping me. 19, 18,
I'm just
17,
enjoying this off.
16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
It doesn't crash.
2, 1. Oh, we got a little. Look at it. We got a little.
Did we do it? Is it doing the thing?
Yeah, it's yeah.
Yay!
Woo!
I got a little bit on my little preview screen. Go look at it yourselves if you want some.
Hold on.
I made it bigger. I made it bigger.
Okay,
Give the confetti!
Confetti.
give me a number for the pizza.
All acquaintance be forgotten.
No. That's not that kind of stream. Oh, I'm ruined. I'm so stupid. I play this stupid dinosaur game, and one of the dinosaurs has a distress call that sounds like, I call it a broken confetti machine. And that's what I thought of immediately. I'm like, Gallimimus broken confetti machine. I'm broken. I'm broken now. Thanks, video games.
That confetti looks real nice.
Video games are bad for you.
Yeah.
Rude.
Not even once.
Video games are my friends. Don't talk about them like that.
Video games made me gay.
That is true.
Well, partially, yeah, probably.
I refreshed it and now it says 1 day to go. It's fine.
It's trying so hard.
It still works.
Yeah, the confetti still works. That's what matters. Let me bring back the drawing. What really matters? What we're really here.
All right. So how much did it end up being? I didn't even look. How much did we make?
$44,530.
Thank you
What was that again?
to everyone who has supported us for your hard-earned doll hairs and giving them to us. So we can turn them
Doll
into books.
God, I
hairs.
love eating doll hairs.
Your beautiful doll hairs will be turned into beautiful books that will be shipped to you.
Don't eat doll hairs.
I'm
What was
very
it? What was that
excited.
number again?
44,530.
You.
There we go.
Don't overestimate the gay contributions of cartoons. No. Cartoons definitely made me gay, but video games technically
They
made
help.
me gay.
You can kiss people in video games and nobody stops you.
That's very true.
I'm sure there's like a pipeline from watching my babysitter's son play Sonic the Hedgehog to where I am now.
I mean, it's a slippery slope down is what that was.
I'm sure that if you want, like, where's a singular moment that ruined you for the rest of your life? Probably that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Doug's so
Like,
cool.
well, I
He
remember when I
he's
first
so good at
encountered
Sonic
comic
the
books.
Hedgehog. Bam, I'm ruined forever.
Yep. Like that scene at the end of Ratatouille, but when they zoom out, it's just Sonic.
Oh, Badger says, this is a fact about you that doesn't surprise me, Amanda. I've said so many things in the last 10 seconds, I don't know what he's referring to.
All of it. Midnight stream, truth time.
What?
Amanda doll hair feet laugh Renee. Oh yeah, I do. Yes. Yum 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 doll hair. Eat it like
I
spaghetti.
will
Don't
say,
eat that.
I just
Eat doll hair like spaghetti.
dead hairs. I'm just flat out chuffed at how much the strangers on the internet said, you know what, random people, I'm gonna give you my hard-earned money. And we said, yes, I'm gonna take that money and turn it into comic
I didn't
books.
say shit.
I did.
I was just
I
tired.
stood behind Spike with my hat in my hand, and we both, it's like the end of Young Frankenstein where you're putting on the Ritz. Please, sir, give us money for your comics.
I just said I would make the art and disappear into the shadows.
That's fine.
My obligation's
Understandable.
done.
Miro, the check cleared, you're good to go.
Goodbye.
Work for hire, am I right?
God, the dream.
You did a great job. I loved every minute of it.
Fat boys on the
good
move. Oh, fat boys on the move. Sorry, my fat rat is making his way down to the food bowl, which I moved to a lower level, so he has to travel for it.
Which boy is this that we have?
BB the very.
They're all
fat
named after food, so it's very relevant to talk
It
about all of your
is.
little ratty
Well,
boys.
this
It
is
is.
BB, or Bean Burrito. He's extremely fat, like worryingly fat. And I'm trying to encourage him to move more. Because it's like, there's not only so much you can do with an obese rat. It's not like you can try to like feed them portions at specific times, but rats are grazers and they like to hide their food.
Rats can't
They
use
love
wheels,
to keep
right?
it secret.
They can use wheels. It's just, you can't guarantee a rat's going to go, yeah, I'll use that and not sleep in it.
Yeah.
That's the problem. You can buy them really nice wheels.
Oh, I am fully understanding of buying animals a nice thing and then not using it as Ichabod lays on our bed and not his 3 cat beds.
Oh, he's a fat
You
boy.
jerk.
He got his dinner and he's gonna eat it. Oh, he's a fat boy. I sing to Fat Boy all the time.
You have to sing to the animals.
Because,
They don't know
like,
otherwise.
unlike the other rats, he will not pause what he's doing to actually come listen to me. He'll just kind of give me looks occasionally while he's doing what he's doing. Like, the others will run to the cage like, what are you singing about? What's going on? But Fat Boy, he just, like, kind of looks up occasionally like, you're still doing that? All right. Fat Boy's drinking water. Fat Boy's getting hydrated. I'm gonna move that water down to the next level, too. Make you
Do you
work
do
for
the
it.
thing where you pick up the water bottle and you like hold it in front of their faces while they're sleeping, or like
the
while
page...
they're being lazy?
Oh, yes.
Mm.
God, I love their little slack jaws when they're being lazy.
Uh-huh. Ichabod's been shedding like crazy since it's been getting warmer out by us, so we've introduced some pureed pumpkin into his diet.
Ooh,
Yeah,
fancy.
Someone said, Spike says the page is not loading anymore for anyone else. I guess I'll go look.
I was gonna say it broke.
I can look on my phone.
I got it!
All of my monitors are kind of like dead. I tweeted the picture, but all of my monitors are kind of dedicated to this endeavor right now.
Spike,
Oh,
I
it
don't know
looks like
what's
it's
wrong.
back now.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's even working on my phone. Look at the confetti.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty.
Making it pretty.
I'm very
It's
proud.
working. Stop crying, Spike. It's fine.
Oh, it worked. It
It
worked.
does still
I'm
say there's
crying.
1 day to go, but it's fine.
You know what? I'll take
Is it
it.
gonna let me? I'm gonna see. Is it gonna let me select a reward? Can I still?
You should be there's a small window, I believe, built into it just in case, but it is gonna lock itself down very shortly.
Man, this is horrible on mobile. There we go. I've selected my reward. Gonna let me have it, phone? Huh? I'm not actually gonna buy it.
But you could though.
I don't want to.
But you could.
Oh, it's slow. Okay, it's.
I'm assuming it's also probably a bunch of people looked at the website at once.
Confetti! Site goes down. Why? Confetti. Everyone likes to look at confetti.
Yeah.
Worth it.
Yeah.
Worth it. I'm just so excited.
I can't wait to hold it in my hands and be like, look at this.
I'm very excited because this is, I think, one of the... I don't think we've done this since the hardcovers. It's the first since I've worked at Iron Circus that I know of where we've done two separate bindings for it. Because the bookstore version that just the regular folk on the street can get is your regular, like, bound regular version. The version that all the special folks who crowdfunded backed, it's going to have that concealed wire binding like you get at crossword puzzle books. Which will be
Nero, it's the total is 45,030.
Oh,
is it?
Just move that 5 over.
I got 44 still, but I trust you.
Move the 5 and the 3
Thank
over.
you for your money.
45,030. There you go.
It's fine.
Just put a pepperoni just a single pepperoni for the zeros. Someone says they see 45,055. How about we do that?
How do you not have a pepperoni brush? Make a rice brush, make a pepperoni brush, right?
I should make one. I just rarely draw pepperoni.
Yeah, I can honestly say I don't remember if I've ever drawn a pepperoni. Maybe once. Maybe once I've drawn a pepperoni.
Pepperoni erasure.
Okay, mine says it's 44,530.
We're gonna get this right if it takes all night, folks.
Here, I have
right,
to.
Nero.
Let me do the refresh the cache. Did that do it? No, refreshing the cache doesn't do it either. Like, this is just I can't control this. Ignore the.
I was gonna say, did you F5 it?
No, this is a OBS thing. It's pulling.
Oh.
It's like embedding a browser as a source, a URL as a source. I'm tired.
Fancy.
It's cool. I have 2 versions now, so let me know what the final number is. We'll be good.
I think it was 45055.
45055.
Yes, 45055. So you can just duplicate that 5 over and over. 45.
Wrong one. I don't know what numbers are. That's why I draw
neither
pictures.
do I. Let me
That's why I draw the pictures.
That's why I do art. I don't do numbers.
Reading.
I barely do words.
On the internet.
On the internet?
Oh, that's just me streaming my consciousness through like my VR headset or something. I've kicked back. I give up on tonight. I'm leaning back in my chair. Goodbye. If I sound distant, that's why. I've decided to
Understandable.
take a nap.
Have you tried VR yet? I'm still curious.
It's still out of my price range, so no. The closest I've done is the VR headsets where you stick your phone in it. I did. Oh wait, never mind. This is a PG stream. Oops. Never mind. That story's for another stream.
That's for the Picardo after show.
I mean, I guess I can try to tell it in the most PG way possible.
Smut Peddler Sex Machine now available at the Iron Circus store.
That's a PG statement. That's fine. The statement is fine. But basically, my old roommates were like, hey, try our VR headset thing. And it's like, can you put your phone in? And they had adult entertainment you could download and watch. It was really bizarre, and I hated it. Because it was like, because you're from the point of your point of view is is a person sitting in a chair, and that's who you are. But it was like a dude. I'm not a dude, which isn't the worst thing. But he had parts that I do not presently have, and like they're reaching for parts that I do not have, and it felt like suddenly I had that part. It was like I had a phantom limb.
Oh, weird.
Oh man, that reminds me of the
It gave me the chills. God. I was like, ugh, stop it. Oh, I keep expecting to feel their hands and I can't. It's weird. I don't like it. Stop.
Oh, weird.
Hey Iris, what was the video game we were talking about recently where it made guys have gender dysphoria because they looked down and they saw like a lady chest? I can't remember what video game that was, but it I was reading about a bunch of guys having very interesting gender feelings.
Future.
That's exciting.
Says,
I tried VR
future.
once at MagFest like 10 years ago, and that's how I found out I have severe motion sickness because I just kind of fell over.
Well, the other
I haven't tried it yet. I'm scared because I get motion sick very easy. I can't like watch streamers do it. Like I get nauseous.
If some random person comes up to you at a convention and says, "Here, try this headset. It's a great time," and you put on the headset, you will die. I hadn't been as motion sick as I was wearing that VR headset than when I went to the top of the CN Tower and stood over the glass.
Iris
man.
I could not stand up. My knees just gave out.
Or, oh no, wait, Half-Life Alyx.
That's what it was.
Oh, fun!
Well, the other weird thing about this specific VR experience is because it's recorded, like these are real people recording this VR adult experience. And the guy's wearing like a headset that's recording everything. But they're not treating the headset, the thing that's in front of his face, like it's his face. They're treating his head. So they're kind of, the perspective's all wrong. So it's like they're like touching you, but it feels like they're going through your head, and it made me wince and like try to duck and weave every time because I'm like, don't go through my head. Like first they're making me like giving me like, okay, I have a phantom penis, I guess. And then it's like, no, stop putting your hand through my head. It's wigging me out. It's like it was really weird. I didn't like it. I'm sure there's a future where they've got all the kinks worked out, but like but it's like they'd like, but it was at first it was like, they'd like, touch the leg. I'm like, oh, that's neat. Like, it almost tricks you. You're like, I kind of feel that. That's interesting. But it's like, huh. No. You just put your fist through my head. Don't like this. I'm out of here.
It reminds me
Get
of
that out of there.
Get.
the case studies where they've done where you take your arm and then there's a wall and then there's a fake rubber arm and they condition they condition your arm so that you believe that the fake rubber arm is actually yours, and then they'll like do something drastic like cut it or smack it with a hammer and you'll flinch the same way when the rubber arm is damaged, the way that you would think that your normal arm is.
That's so
Fascinating.
scary.
It's 1 a.m, or else I'd have better
No,
words to
Badger,
describe
not
that.
responding to your wordplay. Oh, the
Turns
drawing.
out if you Google rubber arm experiment, it does come up and not something awful.
Oh, good.
The drawing is almost done.
It is almost complete. Soon you'll be free.
Hooray!
Oh, I'm just gonna leave again. You forgot. I already said I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave the stream going. It's like, have fun. You're just gonna like
The only way to
hear
get
me
it to
snoring.
the only way to get it to end is to say very rude things until we get banned.
Aw, now I'm sad. I remember we used to do these big like comic people Skype calls, and there was a member who would always, without fail, fall asleep and start snoring, and I miss it.
Aw.
I miss it. I genuinely miss it. It was like clockwork. You could count on it. We'd all be sitting around talking about comics, and then that one specific person would just like, and it would just be like, there it is.
That's beautiful.
I miss it very much.
I used to be that person because I would stay up way too late at like the lobby parties after conventions, and I would just like curl up into a chair.
You just gotta get comfy.
Mm-hmm. I'm like a gremlin for getting comfy. I can crawl into like any soft surface and get comfy and fall asleep.
I've become that.
Mm-hmm.
I like sleeping on the floor to the point that when like me and Spike would like split a hotel room, I would end up on the floor, and Spike every time would be like, I didn't mean to kick you. Did I kick you out of the bed? I didn't mean to kick you. Like, no. Me like floor. Me enjoy floor, that's all.
More power to you. I would like the fluffiest bed possible,
No, fluffy bed's
and then
fine.
like a plywood board on top.
Fluffy bed's fine, but if the bed isn't perfect, I'd rather sleep on the floor. That's where my brain is. If it's not the perfect bed, the floor is better. Lumpy bed, no. Thin bed, mm-mm. If you can't give me perfect bed with perfect temperature and softness or firmness, floor. Floor is better. Oh, Hi is saying hello.
Hello.
Oh, hi. Oh, the confetti works! Yay!
Isn't that fun?
Oh, I'm getting a different number now, though.
Ignore it. Just ignore it. We called it. We
This is
called
what it was at
time.
midnight.
It says 95 now.
95.
Oh, I'm sorry we keep making more money. My bad.
95. There's no way it says 95.
That's what it says for me.
What? Let me go look.
Let's see this.
Bullshit, it says 95.
We'll see and
I
think
gotta
on
look
the
on my
internet.
phone because, again...
Well, now
all
it's
of
70. It's 45.70 on mine.
It's an amount.
It's an amount. We called time on it.
It just keeps going up. I don't know what's the matter with it.
It's ghosts giving you money.
Weird. Those are real people
Yeah,
on the
mine now
internet
says
giving us their
45,
hard-earned money.
45,095. Some people are squeaking in at the end there. Cheaters. Cheaters!
I just can't get over
Let me
that.
just put a 9
people
here.
saw that cookbook and they said, yes, ma'am, I do want that.
Just, it's fine. Fine, whatever. Just throw a 9 in there. It's fine. It's
Aw.
whatever.
The resignation.
Purple, the most delicious color for pizza topping.
What also matches the website.
It does. I just was thinking about... I
mean, you
don't...
say
Well, I
that,
mean,
but there
I
was
can
a-
select a reward right now, Spike. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
There
It is
should be a
now...
little bit of
I'm
wiggle room
sorry.
built in.
Oops. It is now 45,120.
Thank you for your continued support of the Poorcraft Cookbook and us making Nero go insane.
What was that?
Sorry,
120?
friend.
It was 120.
Okay.
I'm afraid
Oh.
to refresh it. I might.
You
Just
got 10
right,
minutes
yeah,
to get your
Iris
brain
is-
glad I
turned
did
off,
this in
man.
olives.
Iris said that just right money on the pizza.
Too much.
Yeah, I can still select a reward
Yeah, they should be built in for a little bit.
for a little bit. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, confetti.
Because it's our first time doing it. We weren't sure how it was going to go. We wanted to make sure people could get their books, so built in a little bit of wiggle room.
True. Especially.
Just a little bit, though. Get your orders in.
What do you want, little goblin man? What
A
do
goblin.
you want, little goblin man? Sorry. Naked
A
rat
comic
looked at
book.
me.
A comic.
I love a goblin.
Oh, yeah, pierogi. He's just giving me looks and she's like, what are you doing, little goblin man? What are you doing? I shouldn't do the squeaky voice because the squeaky voice makes them think like, oh, are we getting rowdy? Is it time to like wrestle? Because I don't know. I guess I do the squeaky voice when it's like tickling rat time. I'm like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And so they hear the voice and they're like, oh shit, everybody run, hit the dirt, it's time to party.
I like that the voice that you use with your rats is like the sweetest, nicest Gollum voice I've ever heard.
Oh no,
I want a gender swapped Lord of the Rings, and I want you to do the voice of Gollum. Thank you.
I also want this.
I
Right.
do enjoy doing goblin noises.
What's in its pockets, precious?
I can't do Lord of the Rings quotes though because I've never seen it. I just know Precious.
It's okay.
That's it.
It's okay.
It's okay. You're not missing much.
Rude.
I mean, I love it. I made Iris watch the what is it? The director's cut of all of the movies, and that's like 9 hours long.
That's true love. I won't even do that to. I'll do that to myself, to be honest.
Every once in a while, I'm like, I should just watch this movie again that I've seen 100 times, but I'll do it again.
I love the movie, but I read the book like once a month for 4 years in high school, so.
Harris wants to know what are some good comics y'all been reading. I make comics. I don't have time to read comics.
I got one. Silver Sprocket. Everything they put out is amazing, but especially Good Boy magazine, which just recently came out.
Oh, did they do another one? Oh my
I
god.
don't think issue 2's come out, but I got issue 1 at Atomic Books the other day.
Ooh.
It's real good.
Iris says in quotes, "Dang, Frodo, I guess you really are the Lord of the Rings now." Quote that attributed to Garfield T. Wizard.
Nice.
Okay, on the comics front, I've been reading Hellbound on Webtoon. That's super good. It's about what if like judgment demons were real and came to get you. And it's actually a crime drama. It's very good. There's a lot of comics about like Christian religion in like South Korea, and like I wanna read more about that history. But Hellbound's pretty good.
Exciting. Let's see. What did I? Oh, I rented from the library. I borrowed from the library. Saint Young Men,
Ooh, yeah.
which is a manga that has Jesus Christ and the Buddha as like modern day roommates. And
It's so good.
they're helpless himbos, and it's the cutest thing in the world, and I really dug it.
It's so good. I love it.
Oh, there's that book that Emily Carroll did the art for that came out a few years ago, Speak. I just got that
Oh, I
from the
forgot
library.
about
It was
that.
really, really good. It's really good. Better than I expected. Not like I wasn't expecting a good book, because I was, but it hit me in the same way that like when I read White Oleander in high school, it kind of hit me that way.
Huh. Okay.
It was good. It was, I'm a big Emily Carroll fan, but it was very good. What else have I been reading?
I'm gonna start reading comics again when I have a place to put them.
I love
There's no
to
place for
read a comic and put it in my eyes.
I'd love to have a shelf.
Randomly, I was also flipping through on Hoopla. There's a, at least through my library, there was a Von Baudet book I found where it was like a behind the scenes like dissertation on the history of Cheech Wizard. Which was really cool because they've been showing. I have the TV on while I work a lot, and on one of the movie channels they were showing Wizards, and my husband, who's a little bit older than I am, bemoaned the entire time that it was on about how they ripped off Cheech Wizard and Faux Day. I wanted to look into that. I thought it was neat.
Oh, who's a little bastard boy? Sorry, I got distracted again.
No, you're good.
Oh, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab him.
Grab that rat.
Grab that boy.
Oh, I got him. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Honestly, I've just been reading a bunch of like zines and weird stuff. There's a new King Cat out that I have to pick up soon.
Oh, wow.
Here comes
Yeah, still going,
the
right?
boy.
A boy.
Who's my little goblin man? Oh my goodness, you've got a curled toenail. He's got the old man toenail going on.
Oh, Grandpa Toenail.
I gotta trim your weird little toenail. Are you a handsome little goblin? Yes.
Let's see what else. We read a lot of zines lately, I think.
Oh, I need to give him his olive oil rub down because he's getting flaky.
Rub down.
Get him all oily.
I mean, yeah. Because he doesn't have fur, so he gets dry skin, so I have to give him little olive oil rub downs.
Oh,
He loves
baby.
it. He loves
Sweet
it.
angel.
He's in my shirt. He's having a moment.
He's on the shirt. He's on the shirt.
Are you handsome? Yes, you are. Oh, thank you. He's grooming me. Oh, you're so handsome. Oh, you're just so handsome. Oh, thank you.
Every rat is the most handsome.
Every rat is handsome. It's true.
Every sweet
Except
boy is the
rat that
sweetest
tries
boy.
to go too far down my shirt. Handsomeness revoked.
Bless. I do declare. How's
think
that?
it's done.
Yeah. How you feeling about it?
Yeah.
We're wrapping up. I think I'm
Yeah.
about to turn it back into a pumpkin here in a second.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Well, do you
1:30.
Do
It's
you
hold on.
really
9,
think
10,
you could
11,
jump from
12,
me to the
13.
cage, buddy? I don't
It's
believe
4
you.
hours after my bedtime.
Oh, I'm sorry. You survived,
It's okay.
Oh,
East
kisses.
Coast.
Distressing kisses. Oh, he says no. Oh, don't you do it. Okay, back to the cage we go.
Hero, that looks dang
It
fantastic
is
in my opinion.
lovely.
Yeah, I think it looks pretty good.
It's beautiful.
It's
We did it.
lovely.
There, an amount of money was made.
It's beautiful. It's lovely.
Can you email that to Spike so that we can put it on our social media and brag
Oh,
about
yeah.
how talented and amazing you are?
It's like, no, just deletes it.
Like, all that work for nothing.
Just throw my tablet out the window.
Real artist temporary, just deletes it. Burns it. Burns the tablet.
Yeah.
Oh, this was
I would-
fun.
Yeah, this was
Yay.
good.
I
Yay.
disagree, but yeah. No, I'm joke. It is joke. Such is joke
I
time.
enjoyed your company.
Oh, thanks for hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
No, we want to do more streams. It's just we've all been so busy.
Oh, I
We're all
love to. I
very
love
tired.
to stream. I'm a little freak. I love it.
Oh yeah, I know. I love to stream. I'm tired. I have so much shit going on.
Uh-huh. My life is a never-ending stream of emails.
Born in emails, die in
Oh god,
emails.
one of my emails, I had to get a new phone because my other one doesn't work on the 3G networks anymore. I forgot to connect two of my emails, and when I finally connected them the other day, I was like, no.
Oh, no.
I thought I
No.
was free, but I wasn't.
No.
I have all these messages
Well, that's
waiting.
gonna give me nightmares.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, no one's been emailing me from these two accounts. Oh, it's because I'm not connected to them. Oh, no. Now I suffer some more, but it's fine.
Oh, good night.
It's like, all right, stream over. Hit it. Hit the button. Let's
Yay, we did
It's
it.
been a fun time.
go. Okay, you
I
want me to
really
end the
enjoyed
stream
this.
now then?
Yeah, thank you
All
everyone
right.
for supporting
Thanks
Poorcraft
for
Cookbook. We love
watching.
you all.
Make sure to check out all the social medias for all that fun stuff.
Oh,
And
Nero,
such.
drop your social medias.
Oh yeah, I am It's Nero everywhere. My website is itsnero.com. You can find all my stuff through there, including my Patreon, where you can give me money dollars to draw fun things, or you can watch me stream on Picardo and say very nice things in the chat and nothing else.
Woo! Give
You,
money.
you should
Thank
plug
you.
your social medias.
Mine?
Yeah,
No,
do
no.
it.
I'm on the internet. You'll definitely find me somewhere on there.
Out there.
I'm on the Twitters. They can find me.
Give me a second. I'm gonna make it easier to. Give me a second. I'm just gonna make it easier to find me.
You can fancy things. I'm on Twitter at IDieClassy, but I only really retweet. Sometimes I'll post pictures of my cat. He's very fat and sassy.
You've got the good retweets. Every time I'm like, who retweeted this? Their brain is so big. I look at the name and I'm like, it was you.
I pride myself on my dumb memes and spicy hot takes. I also tend to be the one who finds things out first on the internet. I've been the first person to say people are dead in the Discord like 3 times now. I'm very proud.
I'm in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
You can find me if you really look.
Texas. Amanda's on the internet. She draws comics that love me nice. They're very nice.
Yeah,
Comics that love me
Amanda's
nice.
cool.
No, I don't.
Love those nice comics.
Love them.
No, I just promote big techs.
Mm-hmm. No more.
Yes, more.
Big techs.
He's coming.
Anyway, Amanda's super talented and does love me nice, and also Starry Night coming out for Iron Circus sometime in the future.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can't wait to read that with my eyeballs.
You're gonna have to wait because I'm still working on it, and I'm a little preoccupied with big techs.
Ah.
Don't look at this. By the way, you two, don't look at the stream right now.
Oh, I don't want to. I don't
You
want to
won't
do
like
this.
what
scared.
you see. You won't like what you see.
Again.
Is Big Tex back? I'm scared of him.
Big Tex is making
Iron
moves.
Circus. I don't like this big Tex fellow.
I don't like when he's on the move.
Mm-mm. I don't know about you guys, but the one Simpsons episode I always used to catch as a kid was the Treehouse of Horror, where all of the mascots come alive, and I don't like Big Tex as a result of that.
Uh,
Oh, don't worry. His legs aren't like articulated.
for now.
It does nothing to stop the horror.
Just knowing that he's out there.
If anything, it's worse because he's going to be crawling towards me now because his legs aren't articulated. Just that
No.
never-ending
As we
richness
all
of a
know,
grin.
as we have all come to learn, he's very flammable.
That's the one saving grace of that monstrosity. Like Frankenstein's monster. Take that bitch out with fire.
All right, y'all. I think now is the time for us to leave.
All right. Have a good night.
Have a
Thanks
good
for
night.
streaming.
Thank you everyone for joining us. Yet another Iron Circus live stream. The only way that Iron Circus can do them.
I'm about to
Yay.
press the button.